হুম। কোন গ্রুপ দিব 2021 না 1920? 2021 ফার্স্ট ইয়ার Walaikum Assalam. I welcome you all to my online class, the shifted time from the scheduled one. In the beginning, I took some time for preparation. Anyway, I'm actually waiting for joining more students. I request you to write comments in your comment box. If you hear me, watch the content page. I request you, the students already joined, write your comments in your comment box about if you hear me, if you watch the content page clearly or not. Please write comments. Please write comments if you hear me clearly and if you watch the content page. Content page is already open. Yes, clear. I am not sure yet. The content page. What is about the content page? Because content page is very important for you. Lessons are written in the content page. So if you watch the content page clearly, then the class will be purposeful. I hear you. Thank you very much. But what is about the content page? What is about the content page? Please write about. Yes, everything is clear. Content page about content page is also clear. Thank you very much. So only by this time, 15 students have joined my class. Actually, I'm still waiting for joining for more students. And the topic of the class is already given in the scrolling, how a sound develops into a word and then into a phrase. This is actually beginner's English. How beginners start learning English or any language. 17 by this time, 17 present, and I request you to write your roll number and about the quality of the video and about the quality of the audio. That means watching the content page and hearing me clearly is a must. Unless you are very much clear about what I say, the class will not be effective. So, hearing clearly, clear hearing and clear watching must be ensured. And you please write all these things in your comment box. 20 present. Anyway, now I want to go to the lesson because time is already passing away. Time is passing away. So I am going to my content page. So today I have divided my lesson into a number of sections in the name of part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, etc. And I have tried to make it clear before you how a sound from the beginning of human life becomes language. And you see part 1. how a sound develops into a word and then into a phrase. You know, word or phrase is the fundamental and basic unit of language. Unless you know words to carry meaning, unless you know how to make phrases, to make sentences, it's not possible for anyone to speak any language, let alone English. Any language, it's not possible to speak or write without learning or without knowing words and phrases. And so, what is the first fundamental unit of any language? And then, with the help of a number of words, we make phrases, because phrases also are very important to make sentences. Phrase has got a sense of meaning, but not complete meaning. Yes, words carry meanings of their own. A single word has its own meaning, and then when the word makes a phrase, this phrase carries an incomplete expression. In any language or any language, it may be Bangla, it may be English, or any language, we actually express our feelings, our ideas, our thoughts, etc. And in order to express our feelings, thoughts, ideas, we use first word, then phrase, then we enter into a complete sentence. So this is the chain of the beginning, then middle, and then to the end. Anyway, I've tried to describe how the sound is made or how a sound develops. A baby starts its journey on earth with a crying sound. You know it very well. When a baby is born, it first cries out. It's a sound. It's a sound of declaration of its existence on earth. This sound gradually develops and begins to carry a sense to its environment, because everyone lives in a particular specific environment. So every word, when it is said or told, carries a kind of meaning, a sense to the people living around him or her. We then call it a word. That means when a sound carries a meaning, we call it a word. So a word is the smallest unit of any language that carries meaning of its own. The more the days pass, the more number of words come from the baby. With the passage of time, the number of producing words increases. When these words together carry a larger sense of meaning, but not complete, they are called phrase. Keep this in mind. When these words, that means when words join together, carry a larger sense of meaning, but not complete sense. If we want to express a complete sense, we require a sentence, not a word or a phrase. They are called a phrase. And this is the exemplification. This is how a single sound develops into a phrase. Yes, then ma, then mom, then my mom, then my dear mom. This is English style. I have used English style. This is the chain of development from a sound. Then you say word. Ma, very basic word. Then from ma goes to mom. Then from mom, my mom, adding another word, my. Then my dear mom. So they're adding two extra words. It's a phrase. My dear mom is a phrase. My mom is also a phrase. So this is how This is how a single word from the beginning of life develops into a phrase that carries sense, though not complete sense. A phrase doesn't contain a subject or predicate. It's very important to know. A phrase doesn't contain a subject or a predicate, but it can constitute a subject or predicate. It can make a subject or a predicate. It has no meaning if used alone. So this is the journey from a sound to a phrase. It's a journey from the beginning to a certain maturity. And then part two, we now come to part two, words and phrases. And now we will go for discussion on words and phrases. A little girl in a beautiful red skirt slowly entered the room or entered into the room and brightly addressed me. Ah, fantastic. It's a sentence, long sentence, having a number of words and phrases. A little girl, yes, you see a article, a little adjective, girl noun, in preposition, beautiful adjective, red adjective, skirt noun, slowly adverb, entered verb, the room noun, and conjunction, brightly adverb, addressed verb, me pronoun, ah, interjection, fantastic adjective. And we know there are as many as 8 types of words. We know noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, adverb, verb, conjunction, interjection. And I have given examples here from this sentence as a form of analysis. Actually, this sentence has been analyzed in these examples so that you can understand the examples clearly from the sentence written above. Word, phrase. Number A, girl. Name, a little girl. Girl is the name. It's a noun we know. A little girl, it's a phrase. You see, girl is a noun, word, and with adding another two word, a and little, it becomes a phrase, a little girl, a phrase. Noun, girl, name, noun. So any name is a noun, any name. Me, me has been used here, yes, in the place of my name. Of course, I have a name, and here the name has been replaced by me. So it's a pronoun. We know pronoun is a word that is used in the place of a noun. So me replaces a noun. Replaces a noun. A little, an adjective qualifies a noun. An adjective qualifies or adds an additional meaning to a noun. Little, adjective. In, placed before a noun, connecting others. Preposition. Preposition is used or placed before a noun and connects other words. Slowly, qualifying an action. You see here, slowly entered. How entered? Slowly. And entered is a verb, and this verb has been qualified by slowly. So slowly is an adverb, you know. Actually, an adverb can work in a sentence in 4 ways. An adverb qualifies a verb, an adverb qualifies an adjective, an adverb qualifies another adverb, and an adverb can qualify the action of the whole sentence. So later on we'll discuss this thing. Today we won't go out of the limit. Slowly, adverb, and then addressed. Yes, referring to an action. It's an action, addressed. So brightly addressed. It's a phrase. Addressed is a word. Then brightly addressed is a phrase, and it's a verb. And joining to clauses, conjunction. Expressing a strong feeling, excitement, interjection. And you know all these. I'm sure you know all the 8 kinds of words we use in our sentences. Part 3, types of phrases. Yes, there are many types of phrases. I have discussed here limited number. 5 kind of phrases I have discussed here. Noun phrase. So how a noun phrase is formed? A noun phrase is formed by a noun with modifiers, noun modifiers. So when there is a noun modifier with a noun, it's a noun modifier. Example, you see, blue winter reflects the color of the sky. Blue water reflects the color of the sky. Blue water. So water is noun and blue adjective. So blue plus water, adjective plus water, noun phrase. And a decent black shirt is my choice. You see, a decent black shirt. Article, adjective, another adjective, noun. So all these words with the noun is a noun phrase. It's a noun phrase. My choice is also a noun phrase because there are 2 words. Choice is noun, my adjective, possessive adjective. So it's also a noun phrase. Prepositional phrase. When there is a preposition with a noun phrase or noun, when a noun phrase begins with a preposition, I'm repeatedly saying, when a noun phrase begins with a preposition, it is a prepositional phrase. A number of boys were playing in the street. A number of boys were playing in the street. You see, in the street, in preposition has been added to the noun phrase the street. So it's a prepositional phrase. The students of class 11 will have their first online class. The students of class 11, yes, started with preposition of. So of class 11 is a prepositional phrase. Okay. And then comes adjectival phrase or adjectival phrase or adjective phrase. Adjective phrase or adjectival phrase, both are correct. Modifiers plus adjective, yes. When the guests went away, the whole room looked quite messy. When the guests went away, the whole room looked quite messy. You see, messy is an adjective, quite an adverb. So it's an adjectival phrase, quite messy. Hello, any problem? Can you? Hmm. आगे আমি দেখছি দাঁড়াও। এটা আপনি कैसे बस कैसे हेलो है कैसे तो आप आगे क्लास करके बता के करते I'm sorry, there was a problem. That's why I took certain time for preparation again. And then you see, the rose looks extremely beautiful. You see, extremely beautiful. Uh, so you see, beautiful adjective and beautiful has been qualified by extremely. So extremely beautiful is an adjectival phrase. And then comes verb phrase. Auxiliary verb plus main verb phrase. Very easy, I think, to understand. When I saw the boys, they were playing. Were playing is the verb phrase. Adverbial phrase, an adverb and one or more words giving information about it. He took the decision to go back home much quickly. So much quickly, adverb, much quickly, adjective plus adverb. It's an adverbial phrase. Extremely fast. He was walking extremely fast. Extremely fast is the adverbial phrase. So now, please go to the part 4. Phrasal verbs. I have made the phrasal verbs an individual part because it is very, very important. A phrasal verb, not a verbal phrase. It's phrasal verb. There are certain features or characteristics of verbal phrase. A verbal phrase consisting of a verb and one or more particle, that means word, has one and single meaning. Though there are more than one word, it has only one single meaning. The meaning of a phrasal verb is usually different from the words of the phrase. And now we try to understand. Come along, to come with somebody. Please come along. Please come along. That means please come with me. Get on, to remind one about something. Try to get on. Try to get on what you lost yesterday. To remind one about something. Look for means search for. Head off, intercept or leave. Head off means, we know head means matha, off means bandhu, but together the two words has a single meaning. Intercept, that means join. Two things when joined together in a particular place, it is called intercept. And leave, another meaning leave. Run out of, fall short of. Run out of means fall short of. Become insufficient, to become insufficient. Pick up, collect or choose. Pick up, the two words together have single meaning, collect or choose. Put on, influence. Turn up, arrive or appear. Wander around, walk here and there aimlessly. Take off, fly, or to relieve one's mind. Be dying for, to perish for the benefit of something. Pop out, to jump out of something. Stop by, to halt, stop, stop. Stop by is to halt in a place for some time. So you see, and please try to understand that phrasal verbs are important in the sense that it consists of more than one words, but it has a single and one meaning. And it is also to some extent difficult to use these phrasal verbs in the sentences correctly. If you want to use phrasal verbs correctly, you have to be very much clear about the meaning and about how to use them in the sentences. Then please come down to part 5. Phrasal verbs versus normal verbs. Yes, almost every phrasal verb have a single individual normal verb of the same meaning. For example, turn up, arrive. Head off, intercept or leave. Pick up, buy or collect. Look for, seek. Go on, continue. Put in, install. Fill in, complete. Make up, invent. So you see, side by side, I have given these are phrasal verbs, verb with another particle, and then you see single word, individual word. Pick out, it is pick out. Pick out means find out the correct ones. Which of the alternatives is correct option in the sentence? Sorry for appearing or turning up so late. Turn up, you see, turn up, arrive, arrive, arrive or appear. Sorry for appearing or turning up so late. It should be turning up so late, not appearing. I boarded or got on the wrong bus. Boarded the flight, boarded the ship, but not the bus. It should be got on. So I got on the wrong bus. I was seeking or looking for your street. I was looking for your street, not seeking. Should I remove my shoes or take off or take my shoes off? Take my shoes off, not remove. Would you like something to drink before we depart or head off? Head off means leave. We depart, not head off. Then part 6, how to remember phrasal verbs using prepositions. To some extent, as you have already observed, phrasal verbs are quite difficult. So how we can keep these phrasal verbs in mind easily? There is an easy way to remember phrasal verbs, to keep phrasal verbs in mind for long. You see, there is a number of phrasal verbs with the same particle. This is down is a particle, down is the particle, down is the particle, out, out, out. So go down, go down, go down. So decrease, you see. Go down means decrease, cut down, cut down. Yes. Also decrease, turn down. Can you turn the TV down? It's too late. So decrease, go down, cut down, turn down. These three phrasal verbs have almost the same meaning. Decrease, reduce, send out, hand out, give out. Almost the same meaning. He sent out hundreds of job application forms. They handed out immigration forms before we landed. The teacher gave out the worksheets. Give out means distribute. Hand out means transfer a thing to another person. Send out, the same. Give something to another person. He sent out hundreds of job application forms. So you see, go down, cut down, turn down, the same meaning. Send out, hand out, give out, distribution. Part 7. Remember phrasal verbs by using context. Yes, we can remember phrasal verbs not only by observing the same particle, but also from the context used. Come along. Do you want to come along to the cinema tonight? Do you want to come along to the cinema tonight? So come along means here, go with some person. Head off. It's getting late. So I think I will head off. Means I will start soon. I will leave soon. Because it is getting late, দেরি হয়ে যাচ্ছে. Pop out, jump out. I think she has popped out to get something for lunch. She has become very much hungry. As a result, she is excited. She is no more ready to wait any longer. She wants to have lunch without delay. That's why she has popped out to get something for lunch. Pop out, am just popped out for a cigarette. Excited, very much excited. Popped out means jumped out, went out, etc. Pop out, he'll be back in a minute. He has just popped out for a walk. He just popped out. So you see, here pop out means make hurry, to make hurry. Pop out means here to make hurry. So part 8, important native English phrases. I think these phrases should be taught, should be kept in mind, because these are very much important to use when you are in a foreign country, especially in a English native. When you are before an English native, you can use or you can hear this type of phrases. What have you been up to? What have you been doing recently? What do you say in our country generally? What have you been doing recently? That means, what are you doing recently? But the English people say, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? This is the English style. Some possible answers. If someone makes this question to you, there may be a number of answers. I have just got back from my holiday. I've been pretty lazy recently, to be honest. I've been working so hard. I haven't had much time for anything. So these are the 3 alternative answers that can be given in response to this question. What have you been up to? I just got back from my holiday. I've been pretty lazy recently, to be honest. I've been working so hard, I haven't had much time for anything. And now, this is the English style phrase. English people use this type of phrases or sentences to mean this meaning. And these can be the possible answers. And now there are some more words. Do know, don't know. We say don't know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is the way out. I don't know how to go there. But English people can say, I don't know how to go there. Gonna for going to. Gonna for going to. Wanna for want to. Wanna means want to. And another wanna means, they say, I have given you 2 examples. I wanna go out now. That means I want to go out. And wanna means also want a. I wanna hamburger now, mom. That means I want a hamburger now. So wanna can be used to mean 2 expressions, want to and want a at the same time. Hold on, very important phrase, I think, very important phrase. Hold on. Wait. We often say wait. Don't be impatient, wait. But English people say hold on. English people say hold on, but we usually say wait. Wait for a moment. Wait a moment, etc. Can you hold on for a moment, please? Hold on can be used to interrupt a conversation. That means some people is speaking. If you want to have a pause. If you want to stop him, you can say, hold on, hold on. That means don't go on, don't continue. Hold on is a colloquial English. Hold on is a colloquial phrase. Might as well, there's no reason not to go. There is no reason not to go. Might as well is a phrase used by the English native people to mean there's no reason not to go. What do you reckon? Do you agree? What's your opinion? In order to mean these two expressions, English native speakers say, what do you reckon? That means, do you agree? What's your opinion? In a bit, a short time later. That means, I will meet you in a bit. I will meet you. I will talk to you in a bit. That means, in a short time later. How come? Why? How come? We say we use why, but English native speakers use how come. And then how did you find it? What did you think? In order to mean what did you think, English native speakers say, how did you find it? How did you find it? So these are the native expressions, native phrases that native English native people use in their daily uh, daily conversations. Unlike us, we actually use different types of English in our own way, but the native speakers use their own English in their own way. So today we have come to know many things about how a word becomes, how a sound becomes a word then into a phrase. And also we have discussed various types of phrases, almost 6 types of phrases: noun phrase, prepositional phrase, adjective phrase, verb phrase, adverbial phrase, and then phrasal verbs. And phrasal verbs are very important to learn because very often we use or we go through this type of phrases while we are reading something. So we have to know, we have to learn all these kinds of phrases very attentively, seriously, so that we can keep all these things in mind to use in future. So thank you very much. And from today our puja vacation starts, and after the vacation we will again meet together online through another class, and I will let you know the very topic on which I will hold my class at least before 2 or 3 days so that you can take preparation. I see only 25 learners are still present with me. Actually, I wanted more, but this is the odd time, and I will let you know the very topic on which I will conduct my class, next class, through posting uh, in the in my box. You will come to know about the topic in time. Perhaps I will conduct a class on English second paper. I will try to conduct a class on English second paper, and I will let you know the very topic on which the class will be held. So thank you very much till the next class.